Hello there everyone, people of Young and Rich Nicholson, people of the Anglo-Saxon Germanic Norse layout of the Osata, people of Klingersharf or Fingersharf and Fains of Fernsida, my layout, my halfsman, community named after my Mercian blood forebears. Today I'm here to read another 2 chapters from the havamal and babble on a bit. So before I start, I just want to say a lot of you probably realise I'm here in my room. I've actually got the camera in the perfect angle today. So let's turn that down a bit. I bet you I'm shouting here, and I bet you guys, the music's lovely, it's fantastic, very spiritual, but you guys need to make sure you're able to hear me as well. So so a bit about my room. This is, I'm not going to lie, it's my bedroom. I've made it into my own blessed, I guess you'd call it a half grove, kin's grove, because it's not the grove of my half and the Klingers half, but it is my own personal space, and I love it. It's where I really enjoy being at the moment, as well as in my back garden where there's lots of nature, where we do the home blocks, which I can announce will be this coming Thursday. It'll be recorded on here and posted as always. So I really look forward to doing that for you guys, and obviously honouring the gods in my own half as well, with hopefully two of my good friends, one being a halfsman, my best friend's older sister Amy, who was greeted into a Klingers half, and Gareth, who was still trying to get in. We just got to get the right day to book him off work so he can come to our grove block with a Klingers half, and we can officially bring him into the half. Because we are growing, because people are coming back to the truth, back to this sacred path of what it originally was and was meant to be in my opinion and view and my ways. But anyway, before I start the havamal, I will say, ever since I've been on this path, people have been showing, especially just lately, their true colours. I just lately have been speaking as I see things. I never used to be like that. I used to sort of keep my head down, but as a steadfast angle, king you've got, and I promised to my half, my upholding patron dear to Ingrid, that I would, what's got his pendant on there, look, it's the Ingwaz on the boar tooth. So I promised, because the boar being his animal, I promised him I'd stand steadfast when I felt I had to, and there's been a few situations and people haven't liked it. Now just today, early hours of this morning, because I'll go to bed quite late, I admit I've kind of knackered my body clock up again a bit. I shared what I saved last year of, I thought he was a friend. I've never actually met him, but he's an Anglican of a different layout. One that's not friends of Fensida. I shared this with him, because usually I'd ask him and he's fine with it, and I asked him if I could. I didn't ask him for this one. I saved it from last year and shared it, and I woke up this morning to see he posted it again. It's a Wedman-off greeting, and I tried to like it and Facebook wouldn't allow me to stamp the like, so I investigated further. I clicked on his profile thing, and how convenient, he's blocked me. I don't need to ask why or discover why. I know why he's done it. He's annoyed. Oh yes, okay, I should have asked him first. He did create it, but what gets me is he's never had an issue with it before, so they go on, some of these go on, and I've never met this one, he's not part of my layout, so I'm going to say some of them talk tough, you know. But the minute, and I'm not. This isn't a call out, by the way. This is an opinion. You know, they go on about standing steadfast, and he didn't actually feel. If it were me and I felt something of mine had been took online, one, it just wouldn't bother me because I'm glad the word's getting out there. And if it did, I would confront them before blocking them, because that's what I promised to Ingui Frey, my upholding deity. I'd ask him why he's done it before, you know, intense in conflict. Yeah. But that's that. He pretty much just blocked me without warning. So more he's lost, because I've actually discovered a better app where I can make really nice seasonal greetings, and I can edit the type and the colour of the type and the fonts and everything. So I just wanted to highlight that out there if anyone watches back to that. So thank you. You've just opened a better part of my path for me. You haven't dipped me over. You've just helped me progress even more. So thank you for that, Matt. You know who you are. So thanks for that. Anyway, on to the havamal. I just wanted to get that out there. I know it's, you know me, I like to babble in these videos, but I'm going to start being more positive as well. Before I go on to the havamal, I want to say these videos on you know, on the groups, and I haven't actually looked at any comments or things on YouTube, or perhaps I need to, but some of the reactions have been really nice to these, and it's nice that people are taking in what the Alfreda's words are saying from the havamal. What I'll do is I'll copy them from my havamal onto my phone, and I'll read them out week by week, and I think it's having a really good response, and I'm so pleased. Not only on the Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Norse laird of the Arisator, but Friends of the Fern Cedar as well, and I guess Wolfingus half for our one of our lairdsmen, Taliesin, one of our members in East Anglia. We're really pleased that you know, people are reaching out to this old path of ours, to the truth, in our opinion. But we're really glad people are looking into this, and not just, oh, it's the same God as the Vikings, but the forebears and the Anglo-Saxon form of our path as well, which is what we are, you know. So I'm really pleased some of the reactions we've been getting to that, and it's really nice, and we're going to keep this going, because we're keeping our ways alive. And it's as our saying goes with our lead blotter and our head layman Chris, as our forebears did, so shall we. And as my uncle would say, may we have the honour to be, the wisdom to know, and the knowledge to care. Two very important sayings there, which I'll go by. So anyway, let's get on to these havamal quotes. So we are now on. We are on chapter 34. Yes. So here we go, without any further babbling. Long is and indirect the way to a bad friend's. Interesting, isn't it? Through by the road he dwell, but a good friend's. The paths lie direct, through he be far away. So let's break this down into what it probably means. Long and indirect the way to a bad friend's. Long and indirect the way to a bad friend. So we can uncover and discover this together. So what it sounds like it's saying is long and indirect the way to a bad friend, which obviously means you're in closer contact with a bad friend. Through by the road he dwell, but a good friend's path lie direct, through he be far away. So it's basically saying you've got to choose your alloys wisely, because friends from the past may move on and be further away, but it doesn't mean to say that they're not your alloys still. It just means because of the distance, it can be harder to see them, which makes time harder, obviously, depending, especially today, on forms of travel. Back then even more so, because you'd have only had boats and horseback or whatever steed could carry you. There was obviously no cars in the age of our forebears, as everyone should know. So it would have been more so back then. And I think Woden, Vader looks at it from a medieval point of view. So once they've gone long distance, it would have been even less chance you'd have probably seen them until a very long time in the future. And in friendships, that can still happen today. I've got a friend I used to be very close to, who now lives in another county, and I hardly see him. Well, I can't remember the last time I seen him, but there's no quarrel between us. I think, if I called him, he'd still speak, If I heavily set a date, he'd probably arrange to meet up. He can drive. But yeah. So that's basically what it's getting at. But you've got to be careful of the people close to you. Now, that's not digging at anyone. This is just me uncovering what the Alfred has said here. You got to always look into your circle, because times can change as time goes on, and you never know what the weird sisters are going to weave. So I've recently fell out, as I've mentioned in previous videos. I'm slowly on, well, I think I am anyway, on men's with this person. Because there's other mutual friends, as Woden has stated in his own way in other verses of the Havamal chapters, that one hiccup in a friend's circle can, even if it just means they're in the middle of it, it can cause friction. And it has caused friction between many alliances over time, whether it be more, whether it just be a little group, whether it could be a kin, it could be a laird, it could be anything. Just one, the havamal talks in this part we're on now a lot about friendships for some reason. I think it does start to change subjects slowly as it goes. It's really on this agenda of friendship at the moment, and it's, like I say, the life meanings in this book is fantastic, because these scenarios what he goes on about still happen today. So that's 34. You can still have alloys far out that are probably, maybe, this doesn't say glass count for me, because my friends that can come locally are very close. I've got some really good friends, especially from football, and also my half, who also come out. But once again, my half members actually, and so must a lot of my local football friends. My friend Richard is, he's in another county. My friend Callum, he's in another county. My friend Gareth, who's very loyal, he's in the same county. But once again, he's very loyal. He has been for a lot of things just lately. My halfsman Chris, Ian, they're in two major counties again that are actually probably the most further away, but in Mercia, in what I know as my country land, Mercia, I like to see Angleland as the old Anglo-Saxon kingdom. So I say my country in Mercia, the Midlands, my land, my birth land. They're in, Chris, I believe, is Eastern. Well, actually, no, I don't want to reveal. Well, I'm not. I'll just say Eastern Mercia. I'm not saying the county, and Ian is in another further part of Mercia. I'm not going to say what shires, because that's personal to them. That's their part of land. So I don't want to reveal that. But you can get good friends quite far away, maybe even other lands. I've got a friend Learfridge, who's in another country in the land of what today is known as Angleland. Again, I'm not revealing what shire or Anglo-Saxon country he lives in, because it's personal to him. But anyway, that's pretty much what he's getting at, and I think he's spot on with that, really. Well done, Alfredo. He's the wisest of them all. Chapter 35, because I always read 2 chapters. A guest should depart, not always stay in one place. Welcome becomes unwelcome if he too long continues in another's house. Ooh, so let's break this one down. And this, I think this one is known to happen in non-marriage relationships as well. I've known it happen in many relationships. I think this can go for relationships as well as just staying at a friend's place for too long. So I guess should depart, not always stay. So I suppose a lot of friendships, taking friends when the half they are dedicated to kicks them out for darkness, Uttengard negative reasons. They get kicked out probably 9 times out of 10, or well, no, put it 7 times out of 10, fault of their own. Or they're due to disagreement, they're in the wrong, but they own the half, or the name to the half, and the payment to the half. In today's world, back then in medieval times, it was probably similar. They've been kicked out and they have to stay at a friend's place. They stay, but as time goes on, you grow more comfortable in their habitats. You grow. This is an easy one to break down, to be fair. And you grow more comfortable and secure in their habitat, in their home, their half, their kin. And as the saying goes, you grow too big for your boots. And as Woden says here, you can outstay your welcome. You feel, over connected, I guess you could say, to the point where, you begin to annoy them, or you begin to create disagreements. And they're at the point where, come on, enough's enough now, time to get on your own path again, or they argue over something, that discomforts their half. Or you have disagreement from something that's happened in the day where they don't want you around. So it could be just the fact that you are too big for your boots and your friend, and this can happen in relationships as well. I'm not for a minute casting that out, although the havamal hasn't stated that. It may do later, but who knows, because we've got to keep reading on. You've got to give them space, maybe just at least. Maybe just space, if not, they want you out. So, you have to. This is where Woden goes on about hospitality, and when he goes on about respecting the host as well as the host giving good hospitality, you got to show you're grateful. And don't make yourself too connected where you just expect it, where you think it's a right, because it's not a right. You are in that, and it doesn't matter how long you've been there. You are in, their habitats, their half, and then that can be taken advantage, and that's what Woden's saying here. So becomes unwelcome if he too long continues in another's house. If you're in this other person's house for too long, and you start taking the piss, basically taking the pee, they'll say, right, enough's enough, you gotta go now, and then you're back to square one, especially if you've annoyed them. So Woden sees straight through that, and he knows. Of course, he knows. He's got a knowledge. He's got as it translates in Pollington's dictionary. It's for memory. I've got to pronounce it. Hold on. I'll get the pronounce. I'll try. I'm probably going to butcher this in Anglo-Saxon now. Geared and Gimend. Thought and memory. Hugin and Mooning. So yeah, that's what they translate to in Pollington's dictionary. But he gives that, they give him the all-knowing knowledge, you know, the all-knowing knowledge, and they look up upon us today, Midgard, Middle Earth. They tell him everything that's going on, so he knows. And the wisdom, you know, Mimir, the fountain of wisdom, the big Jotunhead of wisdom, give him the knowledge for his own exchange for his eye. And he's got Hama, also known as Heimdall in modern and Norse. Hama, we call him. Hama. And he can hear everything, even the swaying and the growing of the grass. Quietest thing known to man, and he can hear it. He can hear everything that is going on. There's not a thing in hearing that deity will miss. So yeah. But anyway, overstaying, you're welcome. Not a good move when you're relying on an alloy to fulfil your stay. But then again, it depends on the relationship. Woden knows of this. It's stated in this lovely book here, the havamal. But anyway, everybody, that's enough babbling from me, and I can't guarantee I'll be on tomorrow because I've got my partner stopping over, so I will be giving her hospitality in my lovely half Kingsman Grove, known as my room. And tonight I will be giving hospitality to my brother, who will be joining me in here to drink and have great banterous music with me. If I have a new horn, I'll show you this. It's only a small one, but you all know my spiritual animal is the boar, and being a man of Ingwe and Angle, I have the boar horn. Come today, that did. It's only small, but it's nice. It's probably more made for me. Oh, look at the ring on that. That is beautiful. Anglo-Saxon knots. Look at that. How lovely is that? I've only just realised the knots on that. That is lovely, isn't it? I might just pour bits of beer into it, but then again I might just save it for me. I will see how I feel tonight. I shall see how I feel tonight, and I will judge whether it is fit. And I might just keep pouring the can into it if it's fit for ale, or whether it's only for spirits, i.e. mead. It might just be my mead horn, but we'll see. Anyway, enough from me, and I shall probably be on Woden's Day night, or depending in the day, we'll see. But I will be on again before the week is out, and obviously weekends I won't be active, just because weekends it's nice to get back a bit, and obviously I work all day Sunday. So yeah, there we go. So anyway, everybody, 23 minutes, that was quite a long one, wasn't it? But anyway, until Woden's Day, I'll probably come on 3, 4, maybe 5 times a week. Depends when my partner comes to stay with me, because obviously I know she wouldn't like to be on these videos. She's very camera shy, so she's very shy of having this sort of stuff done in her presence, so I can only do this when I know Reese will sometimes, well, Reese does because of the blots, but anyway, until Woden's Day, it'll most likely be. For any reason she couldn't make it right, in which I hope she can, I will come on tomorrow if not, but anyway, that's me done for today, and I hope you enjoyed chapter, what chapter was it now? I've got to remind myself because I've got to put it in the thing. Chapter 34 and 35 of the havamal, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.